How does the non-hot seat multiplayer work? Do you still take it in turns?
Online.
Yeah. But as in, do you?
If you are far enough away that at the extent of your movement point you couldn't touch each other,
Okay.
you take turns simultaneously. But if that's a possibility, then yeah, you don't.
So you'd know if you were getting close to someone because the game would suddenly be like flipping to.
Can you turn the PC down a tiny little bit, please? Yep, this looks like where we were. Had some time waiting, and then you need to jam me. There you go. Thank you. So new week, a lot of money. I can buy all 4 Colossi.
Oh dear lord.
But that's a lot of my money.
That is most of your money.
All of my money. I have the capital now, which is good. Just so people know, it's now been 4 months since we last recorded
Probably
this.
4 months.
It has been we recorded.
Sorry, I lost an appendix and
Yeah.
postponed
Yes,
recording.
right.
Not
So
so
inconsiderate.
That makes it sound like you misplaced
Did you
your
find it?
appendix. Yeah.
I'm hoping it went
It's
into
presumably in an incinerator somewhere in
yeah.
Leeds.
Yes, I'm hoping so.
You incinerated your appendix.
I
So
did.
metal.
It insulted my mother. I mean, come on.
How dare it?
Exactly. It deserved the incinerator. No, it was trying to.
You look so
Kill me.
smug, that Colossus. Look at him.
Now we got Colossi.
Colossi.
Where's the plural Colossus?
Oh, no, it
Now
sounds
we're
good.
gonna make some sweet artifacts.
Are you going
Is
to say
it the-
referenda?
Is it not
referendi?
like Colossopodes or something?
And Stadia?
Colossoponies.
Us never goes to I. Cactus isn't a Latin word.
Yeah, but Colossus isn't a Latin word either. It's Greek, right?
Maybe it
See
is a Greek
Colossus
thing.
at Rhodes.
Because you talk about the Colossi of Memnon, though, which are 2 massive statues
Okay.
outside of.
Yeah, but
Luxor.
people say octopi.
Yeah, but people also like Coldplay and voted for the Nazis.
See?
You can't trust people, Grim.
Dude, to be fair,
Oh,
I voted for
okay.
Brexit.
Yeah, true. That's been
Yep.
the isn't it? None of these are particularly good. Oh, I'm not crushing. That doesn't good, but well.
Oh, that's
Am I going to build anything useful? Ooh, artifact merchant. Rakshasas.
Oh yes, right. Do you know where they come from?
India.
Yeah. The
They're Indian.
Ramayana.
Yeah, they're Indian demons, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're lion
With-
people.
They
So
are
cool.
cool.
No,
They're supposed to
They
have
look so
4.
awesome.
the
They look
evolution.
like Egyptian.
The evolution basically picture that, but red with a beard and 2 extra arms.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Oh god, they are gonna eviscerate us.
I can't even put them really even in my army though at the moment. So
Too many
Elementals.
elementals. Yeah.
Great minds, Dragon, great minds.
That's the issue with the elementals. They're starting to take up actual creature slots, but I haven't really got the money for those things at the moment anyway. I've got Eldritch Arrow. That's cool. Ice Bolt. Let's
If
see.
someone
So
else
let's go collect
attacks
some more
your
elements.
city.
Well, you see what's for sale in the Conflux. If someone attack, oh,
Yeah.
I've got purple guff now. That's gotta
Oh,
it's got to be a good
he's
sign.
like glowing.
What does the purple guff mean?
Army.
His
Of,
army's big enough.
yeah.
To do what?
To trigger purple guff.
Oh,
You get a kind of trail behind you when your army's above a certain size. Well, it's the week of
Okay.
Devil. Oh, there's a devil there in front of you. So devils
Oh.
are tier 7 infernal units.
You.
Few, so that'll be 1 or 2, but they are obviously dragon-like units.
Oh, okay.
You can probably take them, but you will.
Don't
Yeah.
forget, he
I've
recently
forgotten
took
the
a big
controls.
hit.
Was that recently the mummy one?
I certainly was editing it yesterday. did.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Buy some more Thanes.
Yeah.
Thanes are the ones right at the bottom, and I fucking love
what?
them.
Rune
Okay, this goes back to the beard conversation again.
Yeah.
I have
So,
no idea what.
Do you want a quick refresher of what all your troops do?
So
So top row, shield guards, standard hitters.
Yep.
Below, skirmishers, ranged.
Range.
Bear riders,
They look
good.
mounted. Berserkers, high attack, low defense,
Defense.
can increase their attack for defense. Rune priest,
Wizards.
range / caster with a spell. Thane, large combat unit, teleporter, very good in close range. And then the bottom one would be magma dragon, lava dragons, which I haven't got access to yet. Rune priests are very good as well.
Other
Yeah,
things
that's
just
good
giants. Like,
Yeah.
are they giant dwarves? Because that's a really
Yeah.
confusing concept.
Isn't that in Pratchett somewhere? Giant dwarfs. Like,
No.
there's a dwarf that's like 6 foot tall.
I mean, there is, but that's a
let's see
different
what
question.
buildings I
Let's
can
not
get
go there
first.
now. Characters are special.
Oh, we're back to
Oh.
this again. That I have no that one.
But the
Or-
guard post.
we talked about this last time.
Shrine of the Netherworld all over again.
I was going to say, why don't you look at it a few times and stop to
Yeah,
bitch about
no-
it?
Yeah, why don't you fuck off? Wow.
That was the
Wow.
fakest
What-
northern you've ever been in your life.
Suddenly
Russia's
Lord
arena.
Crump turned up, apparently.
Clan palace. Okay, how do I get the lava dragons?
Lava
More of everything.
Okay, yep.
Quite a lot more of a lot of
Do you
things.
have a sulfur or a crystal supply?
I've got sulfur, I think, but not
yes, you have.
ores.
You have got ore. I've got crystal supply.
Red.
So that crystal is
Oh,
red,
oh,
gems
yeah.
is blue. Sorry. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got one of them. Oh yeah, because you've got
Or-
the resource silo, which is giving you a crystal.
Oh yes, okay, that's good. Okay, so I will get there eventually. It's just
Just save
not
up.
today.
Not
Okay,
today.
in which case I might as well
What
just
do we
max
say
out
to
on
the god
units.
of death? Not today. I met Legolas.
What do we
he was
say
tiny.
to?
The God of Death.
No,
When did you meet him?
no, the dancing master.
Oh,
I
I
met
see.
I met the actual blade and he's like
Idiot, no.
he's like 5 feet. He's
Ooh.
tiny.
Yeah.
But he was also awesome.
Small
He's
people
also-
can be
he's
awesome.
also
He can be tiny
one
and
of the
awesome. Look at
campus.
those dwarves.
He's also one of the campus people I think I've ever met as well.
Fair.
Let's get as many as I can.
That's a big army.
Oh,
Yeah.
not really. I think if I remember rightly, I
You
got
just click and
massacred
drag and let
last
go. Yeah.
time.
That's not a bad army.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Check your war. I well, don't anyway, because you can't buy any war machines anyway. Just make sure you have an ammo cart. Because I've got a range thing. You can take on the devil fine. Oh,
Oh, you think
those zooms! How I missed them. Yeah, you'll be fine against the devil. It's annoying. One of the things that the original had that this expansion pack doesn't have is threat level. It
yeah.
weighs the enemies against your army and gives you a low, high, severe like threat level kind of thing, which I thought was really handy.
Oh,
It's a shame it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just expects you to kind of guess.
Yeah.
let's just hide you.
So if-
behind
Yeah, because
that.
they're shooty casters. Can someone tweak the inputs a little bit? Because it feels like the microphone's buzzing more than it's just
Begin.
becoming a bit of a...
Oh.
That's only 2 of them, you're fine. Remember, you've got your rune of charge.
oh,
Devils are
yes.
teleporters, so closing them down is damn near impossible. Yeah, that's fine then. Yes.
They're just going to hang around and just ruin you.
No,
Actually, let's not do that.
it is a silly move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bear Riders are absolutely shock troops. They will die quite easily. Thanes can teleport and do a lot of damage, as you can see. Your Thanes will be fine against the devil, pretty much. I might potentially wait for them to come to you, just because otherwise you're...
Yeah, I
you're,
might as well just
you're the unit.
shoot first.
Yeah, basically I've got it. Same with Berserkers, just have them shield. Berserkers also don't last very long.
Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah,
Huh?
because they are...
Does it still? It does still take down damage, right? When
Oh yeah,
that happens.
it just doesn't kill anything, but yeah. It's still doing damage, it's still doing 47 damage there, and I think a devil has 200 health.
Okay.
Right click on them and it'll tell you how much health they have. Yeah, 166.
So you're getting there.
So you can actually see which ones. And then just the kills. Basically, there is a random roll element to your attack, which is why kills
Yeah.
is sometimes a range.
Oh.
Bears again.
Bears.
Berserker.
Berserker.
Rune Priest. You might be able to use a spell, might do a bit more damage.
Spell.
Oh, you've only got Deflect.
No,
Oh,
Deflect
there's
missile.
Rune Patriarchs, the evolution, have a better spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. You're closer.
Then I suppose once they engage you, you can then also go and engage them.
Yep.
Sounds like you're inviting them to a dinner party.
To engage.
Isn't it? You could, I would... Okay.
Okay, I would
No.
check to see if you could...
So you lost 2 bears and did some devil damage.
Quite a lot of devil damage, actually.
Did
Ooh,
some
that's
benevolent-
terrifying.
Oh.
3 berserkers dead. Right, if you did... Yeah, I was going to say that
Oh.
one will probably die. Roughly, because they got only 166.
No, that ain't too bad.
So these are essentially dragons that you're facing here.
No, let's not do
They're
that.
the demons equivalent to dragons. Shield guard should... Oh no, okay. The retaliation won't be that hard, especially on a shield guard. Shield guards are hardened.
Yeah, that's some extra defense in there.
Now, here's something interesting you can try.
6.
With the berserkers, don't attack with them, but just activate the special ability in the bottom right, that glowing thing. What that does... No, bottom... up to the left. The thing
Oh.
that's like a glowing helmet.
Oh, yep,
No.
sorry.
So what that will do is... The creature's defense drops temporarily to 0, offense increases by the same amount, and attacks the nearest target automatically without suffering the retaliation strike.
Oh.
That's Berserker's things, and it's really good, but it comes at a risk. But here it'll be great for just a finishing blow.
Yeah, if you think it will finish.
Even if it doesn't, they don't retaliate, so.
True.
And the Rune Patriarch finishes them off.
Yeah.
It's
No.
a decent thing, but you just... It's more effective the more Berserkers you've got, but they never tend to hang around long
Yeah.
enough for you to build up an army of them.
That wasn't
Oh,
too bad
that-
at all, really.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
You
we're
did
fairly
pretty
powerful.
well there.
Level up.
Boosts morale now.
No, technically increases moral, because it's badly translated. You haven't gone down much of the runic route yet. but
No, I don't really understand the rune.
Well,
stuff
they're
very
just
much.
they're spells that you place on creatures rather than using them that way, and they use resources rather than mana, and they're per creature rather than being cast by a hero.
All I see is grant mass effects
Well.
and
Yeah.
divine.
Basically, so Master of Anything usually allows you to use an enhanced version of it, optionally. So you'll have like Divine Strength and Mass Divine Strength, which is over an area but costs more.
What does morale actually do?
So morale is basically
Moral.
occasionally based on their once a creature moves, when it finishes moving or finishes attacking or whatever, it'll roll for morale,
Yeah.
which is modified by your hero's morale.
Yeah.
If they roll well on morale, like if they get above a certain amount, then their initiative will increase.
Ah.
If they roll normal on morale, you're fine. If they roll badly on morale, their initiative will decrease.
Oh,
Morale is also weighted by by the size of your army versus your enemy. So if you're
Okay.
against an overwhelming force, you'll tend to get bad morale. Having high morale means your creatures may roll good morale more often, therefore may move more often.
Okay.
It's not the most amazing
No,
thing ever,
yeah.
but it's one of those things that can passively be a lot more helpful than you might think.
It's one of the things that I
I'll
presume
go
you
with
don't
this one.
notice when it's successful.
You do, because it puts a little... You would
Okay,
have seen
oh, okay.
that kind of gold bat-like
Yeah, yeah.
symbol appears above their head. You do notice it, but like, you never think, I wish my army had better morale. Don't go into the abandoned mine.
Nope. We remember what happened last
Yeah.
time we tried that. I can't remember where I was going then. Did we wander off down this?
Yeah, well, that's the downstairs.
That's the downstairs.
To the left, I think you haven't gone. Like the way that path goes up there. There's
This
some
one.
there's a fair bit of chests up there that'll be worth getting, and
Yeah.
up to and then also up there there's more stuff.
What are Vindicators?
Tier 3 Haven upgrade, so they should be fine against you. As in, you should be fine against them even.
Let's go. Ba-dum.
Just going to collect that sulfur.
Have you deliberately not built?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent all my money anyway.
Right.
So
sorry,
ahead of you there, boys, the thing
presumptively
that'll give you some
fast.
extra. Right click on it. Extra scouts and assassins, which is
Do I need
handy.
to fight it though?
You have to fight something. I think there's something between you and it. Zoom in a little bit and move over
Ha!
there.
You mocked me.
Yeah, there's some blood furies there. See?
Just interesting.
There's a pack, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
You've got decent ranged capabilities, so you should be able to take them on, no problem.
Yeah.
Ah, they're running away anyway.
Just gotta leave them.
Yeah.
And collect all the goodies instead.
Ulfa. Sulfur.
What is up with Ulfur Sulfur?
I'll show you that at some
No
point.
room in the army.
No, but you can now order from there back to your base.
Okay.
So we'll show you that when you build. It's a thing called Look Around
Oh,
You,
Devil.
which is basically
Mhm.
a piss take of scientific
yeah.
VHS programs for schools in like the 90s and that kind of thing. And it's just a really well done like parody of that kind of thing and just slightly surreal. I'll show you at some point.
What do we say about lots?
Lots.
Marksman, you'll take over easily.
Yeah, lots is 20 to 40, I think.
You've got gold and ore.
Bigger than a pack, but not as much as a horde.
I'll take it on the marksman, I think.
Are you riding around on a dinosaur?
Ah, they're also running away.
A lot of stuff's going to run away from you again because you've got purple guffs, so big army.
Yeah, you're strong.
My mine's bluey, yours is purple. It really depends on the army. Dwarves, I think, is reddish gold, and
Oh.
necromancers is, of course, green.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's a nice even metal field for once.
No, it's a nice change, really.
Yeah. No random bricks in the way.
Yeah.
There is a random brick.
One random brick, but not like
Yeah.
3 or
last
4
time
just
where
like
there was logs.
2 blocks away from him that actually like... I wonder if it's possible for it to physically prevent the movement of large creatures.
Where did they go?
They're in the bottom bar.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like reinforcements or something?
No, they were just... If you place a unit over another unit,
Then they just vanish.
yeah. You can not place units. And
Yeah.
it'll say like, are you sure you want to not place the unit?
Hmm.
You want to just run them
Are
all
you
the way
sure?
in.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
They move before he does again anyway.
Yeah.
That's good morale there. So notice
Right.
she moved much further forward in the initiative order. You'll kill these guys before they get a chance to move. Ah, elemental change. You've got it now. You can see. Oh, you can see the elements of your own creatures. So, on the elements, on the bar at the bottom,
Yeah.
you'll notice your 2 of your assassins are water. That goes fire, stuff like that, and they are air.
Air, okay.
So attacking them with an earth unit will do extra damage. Minotaurs here are an earth unit.
Excellent.
Those things are reshuffled every combat. Elements are reshuffled, and every time you land a successful elemental chains blow. So if you hit them with the Minotaurs, your Minotaurs and the Marksmen will reshuffle what element they are. I don't remember you getting the elemental
22
chains
to
ability,
30.
but there you have it. Did you actually get the ability then?
Oh, apparently I did.
Oh, I've forgotten that. Oh, and good luck as well. So
34.
you got all 34. Wow,
That was
That was
brutal.
quite satisfying.
they're very good. They're
That
very
was
good.
bloodless, wasn't it? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Well played.
To the victor go. Lots of spoils. Oh, I can't reach the spoils.
Got some spoils next
To
turn.
the victor will presumably go the spoils eventually.
That's a really weird tense.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got Blood Witchers apparently.
Yeah, well, you're going. Oh, no, you. I don't know where you're going.
Right, so if you go on Order Creatures, and then you select the Higher Indwellings button on the left, bottom leftish, yep, there you go. Then you can summon those scouts, which will take 2 days to come from there.
Okay.
During that time, they physically move across the map and can be attacked by other players.
Oh, really? Okay.
But if they attack
None
the
of us
players,
are there.
Yeah.
and also we'd have to fight 7 scouts.
Okay. Did I have to pay for that?
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think you did, but it makes it sound anyway, yeah.
That's confusing.
And then you go back onto the, yeah. bondage matriarchs.
Ooh, they're expensive. As are they. But they are so powerful.
They
Are
are
they
really...
upgraded Furies?
No, those are
Oh,
those are like a caster ranged unit thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Has
same-
she
How
got
many-
a spiky whip?
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Of course she does. They're casters, are they?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
ranged and caster. See that shooter, caster, whip strike.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again. While they are like definitely sexually proportioned, at least they're not crazy boob size.
Fair.
It's true.
Because this game is not Japanese.
Hydras. Could get 12.
I was about to say, like, why are all these dungeons populated with, like...
Sexy women.
Because I think they
Sex
expect young
dungeons.
men to play it.
It is a sex dungeon. That makes
Yeah,
some
yeah,
sense.
The boy in his sex dungeon. They're talking about SEX in front of the CHILDREN. Sex cauldron! I thought they shut that place down.
That sounds like Simpsons.
It is.
Do I want to get I don't have a lot of money. Let's have a look at where are buildings? I forgot.
Yeah, no.
What can I build?
Trade guild. Oh, you got the altar of primal elements, which makes you do more elemental stuff in the top left ish. Not that, one underneath. Or underneath.
There, one underneath.
So
You're
that,
alright
that,
there,
that increases
Dragon.
damage of elemental chains.
I am fine.
Okay.
What are you two doing over there?
Nothing.
Building can be built. It's 3,000, but
It'll make the chains a bit better.
yeah. Okay, why not?
Elemental change also affects you. Obviously, all of your spells have a fixed element. So,
Yeah.
stone spikes is obviously earth. There aren't many wind attacks. Then fireball. Don't laugh at me, wind attacks. Hey, you two! Hands to yourselves!
Hey!
Keep your hands where you can see them.
I was the victim here.
Which ones where I can.
To be fair, it really was.
Yep.
It's right to you, Ed.
That's pretty grim.
Everyone else is always the victim when you're involved.
That's a bit harsh.
Chief bastard. Bastard in chief. Hail to the bastard.
No, I think you're worse for it.
Hey.
I will probably
Yeah,
save
that's
up.
true.
Oh, I could get all the assassins actually. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Where do you get heroes? How do you recruit heroes?
Tavern.
Okay.
Which is, so go back, and Boo's icon in the top. Yeah. You can get Lethos, who is a warlock, which is dungeon, or there's a human knight. Having a having a hero of another faction is not particularly handy when you've got no way to make that things to make that
Units.
yeah.
Units.
And there are 3 evil ones, which are Necropolis, Inferno, and Dungeon, and then the 4 good ones, which are all the other ones. If you have a good hero as he is, but with evil units serving under him, you're going to have morale issues.
Okay. Is he a good hit?
Humans are good.
Is Lethos?
Yeah, he's a warlock, so same as you. So he's just.
Yeah, no, I know, but is he good? Is the question.
What do you mean? Is he good? Is he?
Is he a
A
powerful
powerful.
hero?
I don't know. What does he do? Look at his bio, which is I think in the bottom right.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
There we go, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't understand the menu systems
Yeah,
on this
like-
game.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like
Yes.
they're in totally illogical places.
Basically, irresistible magic.
Everyone gets that. That's
Okay,
a warlock
fair
thing.
Basically,
There you go. Poison Master. Enemy units may aim into combat already poisoned. Chances depend on
that
terrorist level.
sounds quite good.
That sounds quite shitey. So yeah.
I am a shitey, but we've established this.
Known shit, the boy. So press the central button there to go back, and then you press the coins in the bottom left to buy him.
I do have enough. I'm going to buy
Yes.
it. Let's do it.
Ooh, second
Hero.
cat player to have a second hero.
I'm considering it.
Alright, that's probably me done, I think.
Well, you've got movement for Lethos.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay, he can move as soon as he comes
Yeah.
up.
No summoning sickness
So
here.
where am I going to go? I'm not going to take on any demons because that's terrifying. I think not.
No, because obviously you've got to bear in mind this guy's quite weak in terms of both level and army currently.
Let's go to the garden. A nice happy little garden.
It's a garden centre.
Ooh, money.
Oh, unguarded gold.
Sev.
Yeah, you'll be finding against several
I
hellhounds.
thought that said sex.
Severus Hellhound.
Oh, what's the thing next to it though?
Another
Big
devil.
terrifying devil, but I don't think I need to fight
So
it.
basically, because it's the week of devil, a fair few devils have just sprung up around the place.
Fair.
Lots of blood nature.
Blood nature.
Blood matrons, I said for some reason.
Fair enough.
Which is definitely not what they're called, but there you go.
There is Shadow Matron and Shadow Matriarch.
That's
The
pretty
Shadow
that's pretty
Witch.
right. Okay, well, yeah, that'll do me nicely. I think.
Camera.
To where was it used to be?
Look on the map. There you go. That.
There
No,
you go.
not that. That's on the piss. There you go.
There we are.
The sprite will appreciate that.
I
I guess
am
right,
deeply
enjoy it.
grateful.
Deeply grateful.
Deeply.